Yesterday, I posted my runner's scanner on Twitter, as I do most days. And let's just take a second to look at some of the stocks returned by that scanner yesterday. APDN up 100% after open. VRAX up over 80% after market open. And ASTS, which ended up doing up over 24% yesterday. And a very important thing to note about this scanner is all the information that it pulls from for whether a stock should be returned on this scan comes from the day prior's bar. So none of the stocks that you just saw making that huge move on yesterday's scan were added during the day. They were all on the list at pre-market and all remained on the list all day. So what is this scanner? Well, returning subscribers, you will have heard me say this word before, but this is my runner's intraday scan. I use the word runners as a pseudo definition for continuation. What this scan is looking at is the daily chart of stocks, and it is returning extremely strong daily charts, assuming there may be opportunity for long continuation on the next intraday of trading. So I've loaded up the daily stock charts here, and I have my scanner running in the left-hand column. I'm just going to click through a couple of stocks on the scanner so you get an idea of what we're looking at here, right? ASTS, I'll tell you what, this stock has been on this scanner for a very long time. I've seen this stock on the scanner since it was trading in the 9s back here about 2.5 months ago. It's now trading in the 39s. Just tons of daily strength that you probably want to have on a watch list for potential intraday continuation, right? RKLB, another one, very strong daily chart. BBD, another one, very strong daily chart. You get the idea though? We are looking for very strong multi-day continuation charts so that we can have a watch list going into tomorrow for what could have potential large continuation. And just for awareness sake, I want you all to know that I haven't only built this scanner within ThinkorSwim. I also have a FinViz version called this multi-day runner scanner here so that everybody may access this. And you'll see a lot of the same names being returned within this scanner. Okay, Trey, the scanner returned really strong stocks that I would like to add to my watch list. Your website looks awesome. I'm definitely going to click the link in the description down below and go sign up. But get to the point, get to the meat and potatoes of this video. What are the scanner settings? So within ThinkorSwim, there is an out-of-the-box study called percent change. And by default, the length of this percent change study is 14. It is simply measuring what the current bars open. I'm using the open price instead of the default close price because once again, I don't want these stocks to change intraday. If a stock makes a big intraday move, I don't want it to magically appear on this scanner. That would be cheating. So I'm using the open price change. So whatever today's bar opened at, the indicator simply compares that to the open from 14 bars ago and returns the percent. As you can see here on ASTS, as I mentioned, this has had a very high percent change on and off for a while now, being returned onto the scanner for a few months. And can I have a 45-second monologue here to talk about what we do on this channel and why using an indicator like that to objectify a strong stock is so important? We don't want to just be looking at a chart and going, okay, I need to see strong stocks. You need to be able to objectify that. You need to have a trading system around your scanners, around your strategies, more so than just what's a strong stock? Go buy a strong stock. Okay, how do you objectively define that so that you know exactly what types of stocks you should be trading? Building those objective systems is what we do using indicators on this channel. Anyway, off my monologue high horse here. The next two custom study filters that I have built in are relatively simple. The first one being that the volume from last bar is over 500,000, or the average volume taken from the last bar of the last 14 trading days is over 500,000. This is just, hey, it either has consistently high volume or at least it traded a lot of volume yesterday. You know, maybe it's a really low volume stock, but it got some huge news yesterday, giving it some big bullish tailwinds. So I would still like to see it on the scanner. And the next one down, the last and final study filter is the high of yesterday's bar higher than the highest point of the last 10 bars? Is yesterday's bar breaking above recent highs? And that last bit of code there is so important because we want to be looking at stocks that are breaking out. We want stocks with, once again, huge bullish tailwinds that we think are going to have a lot of bullish eyes on them so that they may continue today. Once again, RKLB, yesterday's bar, obviously breaking above highs. BBD, the same. If I just click through Clove, obviously the same. You get the pattern. These stocks, heavy volume, strong breaking over recent highs. And the FinViz screener, which if you guys don't know, FinViz is just a free website that anybody can access. Doesn't quite have all of that custom functionality built into it. So the way I built this one out, up at least 30% in the last month, 10% in the last week, trading over $1, over 500,000 in average volume. And then I use the relative strength index here. Is the RSI over 60? That is going to be, hey, these stocks have been performing really well in the past and they're really strong right now. You can access all of these FinViz stock screeners, all of the stock screeners that I have built within ThinkorSwim, as well as over 55 total coded strategies, other scanners, custom indicators, etc., all from my website, daytradingstrategies.net. If you're interested in the systematic way of trading that I described a little bit in my monologue earlier, you're going to want to check this out. Daytradingstrategies.net. Once again, link in the description down below. And if you sign up today and use discount code END, for those of you all that make it to the end of my videos, I always like to give you all a little bit of an extra push. You'll get $10 off your first month. So you're going to get access to over 55 custom coded trading systems for only $15. And once again, you can cancel at any time with just a couple of mouse clicks under the My Account tab. So don't feel like you're locked into any kind of contract or anything like that. Daytradingstrategies.net, coupon code END, save yourself some money. Become a better trader today.